Live brought to you by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure.
Yeah, I will just leave
The NBA Finals. Here's Coach Mike Budenholzer.
So much respect and congratulations to the Atlanta Hawks, Nate McMillan, the coaching job he did this year, their players. Just a tough series, and so impressed by them and so much respect for them. So feel fortunate to be moving on because they're a really, really good team, a really well-coached team by Nate. Yeah, what a roller coaster of emotions, especially this series, but the series before and opening with Miami and how good they are, and so just impressed with the resilience of the group, the character of the group. They have a focus and an edge that's put us in a good place, put us in an opportunity to keep playing, and so you got to deal with all those emotions, all the everything that goes into each round, and this group has been able to do that. It's impressive, but we got more to do. Yeah, he's such a great player, such a great human being. To be around him every day, how he prepares, the voice, the way he communicates, the IQ. He's just, it's special for him to play the way he has, and now for him to be going to the NBA Finals. It means a lot for I think the whole organization, but to have a player like Chris that is one of our leaders, one of our core guys, to step up and take this challenge and rise to it. Just a lot of credit to him, a lot of respect, and I'm fortunate to get to coach him. Yeah, I mean, every team's got a different journey. Every team's got to go through different things. Certainly, anytime you lose, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to look. You got to reflect, and try and get better. And so I think, just like every team in the league, when this group hasn't been able to advance, hasn't been able to continue, it's hurt. It's been hard. And the off season, the guys that put the work in, the players that put the work in. And I'm impressed with what they've done, really every year. But coming into this year, but there's still more to be done. Yeah. I mean, I think really players for sure, and I think the whole organization, the front office, coaches, the owners, take a second and enjoy this. This doesn't happen very often. It's special. And then, we've had kind of long extended pauses in between each round, and kind of excited to try it without one. Maybe we can be the team that's in a rhythm and all that, and after game one, I'm sure we'll talk about which was better, rest or rhythm and all that. So, but it's a quick turn, but, we'll be ready.
Narrowing it to 6 at one point in the fourth and just kind of fighting back. And is that sort of an example of what the team has been doing for the rest of the season?
It's just a resilient group. They've been doing this all season long, and, I want to, thank the organization, Tony, Jamie, and Travis for the opportunity to work with this group. They've been a great group all season long. It was a huge challenge for them once, Coach Pierce was let go. And I challenged those guys to be better, to do better, to sacrifice, to commit to each other, and they did. And it just shows that when you get a group of guys just working together for the same common goal, they have talent. Every NBA team has talent. You can win games. And what they did this season it wasn't luck, wasn't involved. It was hard work. It was sacrificing. It was committing to each other. It was trusting each other, and the effort was there every single night. And they played themselves into the Eastern Conference Finals, with a chance to go to the finals. But Milwaukee is a really good team. They're a really good team. I know they was missing Giannis, but that team was on a mission. They've been on a mission for the last couple of years. Every time we tried to make a run tonight, they answered. And they just Bud and his crew really just did a solid job in this series.
What did you say to the guys after this game?
I thank them. I thank them for committing. I thank them for sacrificing, and believing, because none of this would have happened if we didn't do all of those things. And they did. They sacrificed. They committed. They believed in what we were trying to do here, the changes that we were trying to make. Taking that next step, committing to each other, playing the game the right way, playing the game together. And all of those guys did that. We had a ton of injuries this season, and, guys like Solomon and Tony Snell, Brandon, they all stepped in when they got their opportunity and made the most of it. And then you have Clint and Kevin and Bogey. Cam comes back from an injury and gives us a lift. Trey just, I've seen a lot of growth in this team, in Trey leading this team. And as I, told him, this wasn't a fluke. This wasn't luck. He's built for this time of the season. And he did a hell of a job leading his team here.
This is the start of something special after this kind of run?
I think I told them that it certainly could be. They've gotten a taste of what it takes to get here. It's hard. It's hard, and they committed to working hard and basically approached it one game at a time. And they beat some really good teams, New York and Philadelphia, to get here. So this could be the start of something that is consistent. I know the organization. Tony just talked about his commitment to this team and this organization to continue to win. They want to win here. He wants to build a winner. And he's willing to do whatever it takes. That was his message to the team. And I have a great deal of respect for these guys and their approach to this season, and my coaching staff. It doesn't happen if this coaching staff doesn't do the job that they did for me to take over a team mid-season. And for this team to have the turnaround that it did, a lot of things had to fall in place and work for us. And the coaching staff did a great job of helping me adjust and adapt, keeping these guys mentally, physically ready to go. And we all challenge ourselves and each other to to have a successful season. So I want to give, thanks to those guys as well.
Nate, obviously Trey this last couple games, came back today. Looked like he was fighting that foot but trying to play through it. What did you see from his performance tonight?
I saw a guy, the message was no regrets. We don't want no regrets after this game tonight. And we leave everything we have out on the floor. And that's what I saw from Trey. The fact that he hasn't done anything on the floor since the injury. This was the first time that he has done anything live on the floor. So he was gassed. He was breathing hard. Cam was the same way. Both of those guys, tonight left everything they had out on the floor. And I thought, as a group, we did. And that was the message. No regrets at the end of this game. Empty your tank. And I thought this group, they did.
You mentioned that Tony talking in the locker room about the vision you see for this team going forward, things you guys can do. You obviously still technically have an interim tag on your title. Do you want to be back with this group going forward?
We're gonna talk. Of course, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk with this organization. I just appreciate them giving me the opportunity, and thankful that they had the trust, to put me in charge of running this organization. So we will have a conversation here, I'm sure, pretty soon.
We're taking a look at the Hawks season in review. Again, the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference playoff race, and took it to a Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals.